Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. First up today, women's basketball. Panthers will wrap up non-conference play Thursday at Kansas State, 7 p.m. in Manhattan, Kansas. You can watch that one on ESPN3 or listen in on 1540 KXEL with Chris Kleinhahn-Scholes on the call. Next up, head coach Tanya Warren.
I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news, we lost in our offense abandonness once again. The good news, we've played the 15th toughest non-conference schedule in the country, and even losing yesterday, we went up 24 spots in the RPI. Are there any questions?
You think about that tough non-conference, what are maybe some of the best results that you've had from that, things where maybe the team's growing a little bit?
Well, as I've said all along, I really like what we've done defensively. I think we have defended well. It's just offensively, we have not been able to sustain offense, which would allow and take some pressure off of our defense. And we've struggled to score, and your defense can only hold for so long, especially against a team like Iowa who can literally score from all 5 positions. I like what I've seen from some of our freshmen. Ellie struggled a little bit, but Ellie's been out of practice. As Ellie gets practice reps, she'll start to find her rhythm. She was in the same boat this time last year and had a great conference season. So I like a lot of little things that we've done. We work hard, we hustle. We just have to find some consistency offensively.
Have you had a chance to get a look at Kansas State yet?
I have not. That is on my list of things to do, obviously, today. The one thing I do know is they're going to play 40 minutes of zone. And at this point, even if they didn't, they would at the way we're shooting the basketball. So that is something that we will have to prepare for. We are practicing today, but it's more about us. A lot of offense today, a lot of shooting to try to get ourselves in a little bit more of a rhythm. We'll change up a couple of things in our motion to see if we can get a little bit more movement, a little bit more screening, that sort of thing. But we'll continue to get better. And like I said, I'm not discouraged. I'm just frustrated.
In the zone offense, is it more that you're just missing open shots, or is it the execution?
It's both our zone and our man. We're getting good shots. We're getting the shots that we want. We're missing a lot of easy shots. We start the game and we have a pretty good look at a 15-footer that bounces out, and then they come down and they hit it too, and then we come down and do a great job with the shot fake, which was one of our emphasis, getting them up in the air, getting to the rim. We miss a layup. So instead of the game being 2-2, we're constantly putting pressure on our defense, and those are shots we have to be able to take. And if you're not shooting it well, you got to be able to get to the free throw line, and we only shot 5 throws. So there's some things that we can do a lot better, and it starts with concentration. And when you've shot it as poorly as we have, as consistently as we've shot it that way, it becomes a confidence thing too. So we got to get our confidence back, and it starts with some things we need to get done in practice.
You had a good crowd for that one yesterday.
A really good crowd. We played a really, really good first half. To hold that team to 28 points, they're averaging 90, is a credit to what we were able to do defensively. But again, you got to be able to score some points. Anytime, it's going to be hard to win any game when you're scoring in the 40s. Any other questions? I can say it for real this time. Happy holidays.